Morning, Sleepy.
Hey, that was a whirlwind last night. You've not slowed at all.
Of course not. This bump. Merely a setback. Though, damn baby is hotter than I would have guessed. That's why I'm dressing like this, by the way.
Yeah, felt like I was gonna burst into flames. Say, did you ever go see those gray beards?
No.
Why not?
I'm still annoyed.
Why would you be annoyed?
It's a pride thing. I was already awesome before we fought that dragon. I already know what's going to happen. Something about my destiny and blah blah blah. All amounting to them thinking the only thing about me is being dragonborn.
Breakfast, Thanes?
Sounds great. Want to finish your story, Serk?
Sure. Anyway, last time...
A farmer grew a very special carrot.
Cheese it. Heard we're finally going to engage again. You need a champion.
Are you up to the task? What was that?
You can take on anything.
Oh my god, did I just do Saints and Seducers CC on accident?
My name is Zora Fairchild.
Thanks for the help back there. You looking for more companions?
Sure. I never asked. What happened to your sister? How long has it been?
2 years free?
Hey there, another installment of Serket's side story. Just want to let you know I appreciate every minute you spend here. Telling stories is something I love, even if this isn't on the grand scale of my books. Anyway, getting into it.
Orgnar, have you heard anything about Jocelyn?
Yeah, I've seen your sister walking out the door.
Really? You know she doesn't like to be seen in Riverwood. Why did she come?
Don't know, but some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Rogue wizards down in Falkreath.
Do you think they found her? I'm starting to get worried.
Worry about yourself.
This is grave news, my hero. Bounty hunters will not spare a renowned witch. If my sister has fled to Falkreath, she might try to cross the border.
I don't think I like any of these options.
It's possible she fled safely to Cyrodiil. The Legion is mainly concerned with the southern border, and their stalemate with the Thalmor. So much that they're not sending Jack to the Legion in Skyrim. And their northern border is extremely lax. I know of 2 caves and a mountain pass that can bypass the gate entirely.
Yes, but the Jarl Mountains are not an easy climb, especially traveling alone. She might have been turned back. We must hurry to Falkreath. I want to check the barracks. If by chance she was caught and yielded, we might be able to save her.
You made me a drink? I'm the steward here. I serve under Jarl Siggeir and Jarl Dengir before him.
Nari does.
Some unintentional not safe for work commentary from my new friend.
You here to make a purchase? No, I'm kidding. A visitor! Always good to see a new face. Don't mind me though, just think of me as dust on the wall.
That's too bad. I was hoping to have someone to talk to.
Sure, my lord, I can be that too. A lot of people have told me I'm a good listener, and only half of them were my relatives.
So what are you in for?
Would you believe me if I said I was framed?
Wants to be locked up in
I guess it
here.
wouldn't matter much if you did, unless you're the new captain of the guard. No, I'm just your average horse thief. I suppose my presence here is proof that, I ain't a good one.
Last time I checked, Falkreath doesn't have a stable.
You've got a keen eye, my lord. Not everyone notices that when I tell them what I'm in for.
How'd you get caught?
It was fear. Plain and simple. I was at the Sleeping Giant when I got approached by 2 shifty folk with hoods covering their eyes. The first one sits beside me and buys me a drink, while the other stands in the corner. He goes, "I hear you're the man to see about a horse." I tell him, "Sure, my lord, I am." He tells me he needs 2. One for him and one for his sweetheart. I'm guessing a Breton girl by the size of her.
Was there anything distinctive about this woman?
The Breton made me real nervous, always whipping her head round to see if anyone was looking. But it was her hands that caught my eye. She had calluses tough as a goat hide, and all the dirt in Skyrim under those fingernails. She wasn't built like no adventurer, and she wasn't some college mage living in the city either, if you catch my meaning. I think she was a witch.
What makes you think she's a witch? Well, she turned me into a newt. a newt. Got better.
Or she could be a farmhand.
Of course, that was probably it, my lord. But the way she looked around, it was like she was sizing us all up in case she had to kill us. I almost turned down the job right there, had he not mentioned the Ashwood farm near Helgen.
Did you agree to steal the horses?
Well, truth is, I was so sore at the Ashwoods, I probably would have stolen the horses for free.
Could you imagine if...
But that's no way to make a living.
Remy.
I told the boy I only needed one other rider.
Weighing her thoughts again.
The girl could wait for us by Peakshade Tower, and I'd collect the rest of my fee there. Except when the job was done, it wasn't the boy waiting for me at the clearing. It was the witch. The whole ride west I had that hag raven at my back, with all kinds of bad thoughts running around in my head. I don't know what it was that set me off. Maybe it was just the wind, but I laid my heels into that horse and rode as hard as I could into the city. It didn't take long for the guards to figure out the horse wasn't mine. But by Ysmir's beard, at least I'm alive.
Wait, this mage's name, was it Jocelyn?
As a matter of fact, milady, I think it was. You're not acquainted with her, are you?
She's my sister.
Oh, pardon my language, milady. If it's any consolation, I'm sure she made it to Cyrodiil.
Somehow I doubt that. My girls were waiting for her there for quite some time. Evidently, the snowstorm brought her back, and with it, my property. Now don't give me that look, girl. I don't care if your sister lives or dies. Meaning I'm more than willing to let her live, if it saves me the trouble of dealing with you. I simply want what is rightfully mine.
And what is that exactly?
Girl, this is hardly the place to talk of such things. Come to the graveyard. At least the dead share no secrets.
I didn't like this one bit. Jocelyn would not steal.
A creepy old witch is not the most reliable source of information.
Right, leave it to my savior to put things into perspective. Yes, we should only trust her as far as we can throw her. My arms are quite tired.
Should probably stop for the night. Mortals sleep, and I don't want to meet a witch in a graveyard at night.
Let's stop by the lake while we're in Falkreath Hold and go skinny dipping.
The trees are quite pretty.
Sure spoons. Handsome man in Falkreath. Aren't you a sight to see? You're going to have the people of Falkreath wrapped around your finger in no time. Oh dear, I'm sorry.
Come on in.
Are you here for a funeral?
Imperials.
Bosmer eat anything they kill, and I mean anything. That includes people.
Aren't you like part Bosmer? Are you gonna eat me?
Depends. Do you taste good? I could taste you later if you want. Maybe I should find Gal again. She seems more my type than yours.
So the quest isn't advancing properly, but I cut in the dialogue so you guys can hear it.
So, you're Jocelyn's sister. She never talked much about you, but the girl never talked much at all. I thought she was a sodding mute, which was good. I tire of young people and the endless flapping of their tongues. She made for the perfect apprentice.
Jocelyn would never join a coven. Something must have happened.
You think you know everything. So arrogant. For your information, your sister joined our coven and was otherwise happy, until her greed got the best of her. Of course, it was only a matter of time before I caught the traitor, which is why she escaped into the very crystal she stole. My girls tracked her to Bloodlet throne.
Well, let's go find her. I don't trust these things. Called it.
Keep your wits about you. I'm right here with you. Where are you taking us?
Hey, Megara. Did you give that carrot to your horse?
I did. Cappy loved it so much. Doesn't he seem happier to you lately?
Sure. I don't think I've ever seen you ride him.
Well, it's all thanks to you. I really appreciate your help, and so does he.
It was no trouble.
Not everyone is so willing to lend a hand. I'm really glad we met.
Remind Remy she still owes me a drink from last night.
Nothing to say, huh?
Do you have any healing salve? I may have sliced my finger while trying to adjust Scrap's gears. Need something?
The vampire Lestat. Perhaps I should interview him
I
later.
don't mind vampires. I know there are good ones.
Yes? I'll do my best. Sounds good.
Is that it? Is that the crystal?
Of course it's the crystal. I didn't come all this way to watch you fools tangle with bloodsuckers.
Bloody hag.
What did you say?
Nothing. It was my stomach grumbling. I think I might be getting hungry.
I'll use the old magic to send you both inside the crystal. As for what you'll find inside, it's anyone's guess. Young people are idiots. Children even more so. Maybe that's what makes the crystal so appealing. They say ignorance is bliss. Well, guess what? It also means you're ignorant. You two want to say any last words to each other before we do this? Well, too bad. In you go.
What? The gods? Jocelyn?
Welcome to Zora's field, sister.
Sister, you made this for me?
Remember that time Mother said it was too warm to go sledding? And I cried, and you cried, and then Father got the idea to throw cotton all over the house instead. Then you said we should plant cotton all over the tundra so that we never have a day without snow.
I remember, sister. Every day.
Well, here we are, Zora. This is our home. We never have to leave. We never have to cry.
Jocelyn,
Come on, sister. Let's go play.
It was so warm that winter. Riverwood didn't see an ounce of snow. It all seems so foolish now when Skyrim is so cold. The truth is I never really cared much for snow. I love bright colors. I only pouted because it meant so much to her. And maybe a part of me wanted to be that sister again. The one who pretended to care about nothing, to protect the things that meant everything. That day we met, I lied to you. I was on my way to the tundra, but it wasn't for Zora's field. It was always for Jocelyn. Now I know why she joined that coven. It was all for this. She wanted to be a child again. She wanted that feeling of home, but in a place where all the bad memories don't exist. Somewhere far away from Riverwood.
Zora, we can't stay here.
I know. As much as it hurts me to say this, none of this is real. Just give me a moment to talk to her.
Do you see it, sister? Do you see the snow?
Jocelyn, here. I know at times I've been a bad sister. I should have been there for you when all I cared about was myself. And I know you're sorry for what happened that day. This field, this place. You want to go back to those days when all our memories were beautiful. But sister, we can't. As much as we treasure them, those days are gone. So is every day we grew apart. I love you, Jocelyn. Please come home.
No! I'm not leaving! You aren't leaving! You're not my real sister. You're someone else.
Zora?
Don't worry, sister. I'm here.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be.
Give me a moment. I can take us home. Our real home.
All right, when you're ready.
I'm fine, sister. Thank you.
Oh, that's over with, at least.
I just want to thank you. I know I tease you, calling you my liege and my fiend, but on this day you were not just my companion, my savior, and my hero. You were a true friend.
So what will you and Jocelyn do?
First we will go home to Riverwood, and then who knows? Gossiping, bickering, throwing dinnerware.
Do you think...
all the stuff sisters do. It was a perfect end to a wonderful
on
day.
something.
Zora's field was beautiful, wasn't it?
Definitely.
As beautiful as the girl who inspired it, Jocelyn Fairchild. This is what they will say when it is complete. And it will not be ironic. Those days are long past.
Ever wonder if maybe we should call a truce with the Stormcloaks? Join forces for just a little while, and take care of some of these dragons?
Yeah, I've literally said that to you. Anyway, I think I'm ready to disband until the war starts back up.
Okay.
Well, if you need me, I'll be at the Bee and Barb in Riften.
See you around.
I want to check in on the strongholds. I used to do it all the time when I lived in Helgen, but it's been a hectic few months. You're part orc, right? Have you ever been to a stronghold?
Not much, no.
Well, let's go. You're free to come too, Zora.
Wow. I'm impressed you just openly fought Thalmor on the road.
To be fair, they attacked Gal, but she didn't back down. She has a personal beef with those guys, so I backed her up.
Kindred spirit.
Welcome, child of Malakath. Your kin bids you welcome to our stronghold.
Dushnik Jarl was actually doing really well despite the freak blizzards. So there wasn't much to do there.
Okay. You don't have to describe the details. Glad you finally got your orc chief experience.
Well, I will neither confirm nor deny. Anyway, we checked out Narzulbur the next day. I even helped the chief find a new wife, a childhood friend that had been missing for years.
The mine is rich, and so are we. But I am cursed, it would seem, to live alone.
I am Uglar's, huntress of all. Mahulak. I remember him. Little scrawny fellow.
Well, now he's the chief, and he wants you to be his wife.
Now that I would like to see. I may go back there someday.
And they found ebony in the mine.
Always thought that old mine had more to it. Just like Mahulak to smash his way to good fortune. I'm going back to Narzulbur. Want to see how it's come. All my arguing never predicted this. A woman for Mahulak, eh? We'll see how this goes.
With just the three of us, we also thwarted the Saints and Seducers bandit groups.
Vivian.
It is all in this note.
Meh, I feel like we can talk about that later.
I'm planning on doing Saints and Seducers extended cut, so I'm going to retell the short Saints and Seducers quest as a preamble to that, because it kind of fits.
The way's clear. Let's keep moving.
Huh. Wonder who that could be.
Ah, finally found you. Sorry to bother you, ma'am, but I have to ask the prefect to come with me.
Sure, Captain. Well, I guess I'm being recalled. I guess watch out.
Wait a minute. Do I know you from somewhere?
No.
Nah, probably mistaken identity. Don't see a lot of red guards around here. Have a nice day, citizen.
I'll check my map and log before I get on the road. Maybe buy a horse this time. Whoa, guys. What is this?
Prefect Serket. You're under arrest for assaulting an Imperial officer and noble.
Oh, I see. Do you mean the jailer?
What are you doing, soldier?
Getting rid of scum that tortures for fun.
You'll be in deep shit for this.
What if I don't want to come quietly?
General Cialius said you might react this way. Maybe we should go back to Honeyside and discuss this with your wife, or whoever that was. Frankly, I'm surprised someone like that would and could get infected with your poison orc seed, but clearly you care for her.
You son of a damn it. Don't you dare lay a hand on her. I'll come quietly.
What? They're taking him to the Imperial City? This is outrageous! He's one of our best commanders.
He assaulted a high-ranking officer, who also happens to be the son of an elder council member. We can't make special exception for people, even if they are exceptional warriors.
Yes, but a military courts-martial under the Tribunal of Generals? Gods damn it, this is unfair. I've half a mind to give up my commission, right here and now.
Don't do that. I understand, but it won't help anybody. They'll take his distinguished career in mind when he's on trial. With any luck, he'll just be discharged.
Seems some of the troops are angry about Serket.
Some. More like all the men. Between Serket and Hadvar, they claim nearly all the victories we've had in recent months.
Well, do you think I should have fought back against Central Command? The man committed a crime.
Serket doesn't believe in torture. I understand his actions, and I think we should have waited until the war was over here.
Legate, the Civil War is a sideshow to Cyrodiil. They'd have come down on me hard if I fought back.
We're going to lose, and then Cyrodiil will be exposed on both flanks.
Well, then we'd best work harder and get rid of these rebels. And when I want your opinion, I'll ask for it.
General, you're not listening. Serket was my friend. The other side has the Dragonborn, and we're bleeding commanders and men like a sieve. And you might just be losing one more.
It's getting late. We'll stop in Bruma for the night.
Are you satisfied with yourself for detaining me? Do you feel like you really did something for the Empire today?
I followed orders. That's my job. You should have learned that in basic. More than I can expect of an orc, I guess.
I'm going to remember your comments about my ancestry.